All right, anybody who knows me knows that I love the useless and/or strange trivia. Usually they're the same thing. So today, you're going to hear about everything from flamingos to popsicles. And like I always say, these facts get you nowhere in life, but you'll be a ton of fun at parties. All right, we start out our useless trivia with flamingos. Yes, you've seen the pictures of them with their skinny little legs, look like they're bent at the knee. That's not a knee, that's actually their ankle. Believe it or not, from that little point down is their foot. Their knees are actually up closer to their body, hidden under the feathers. So essentially, they're always walking on their tiptoes. They must have good calf muscles. Who doesn't love popsicles? Well, they used to be called ice pops back in the day. They were actually invented on accident by an 11-year-old named Frank Epperson. The kid left out some drink in a cup with a little wooden stir stick in it that he was mixing it with, left it out in the winter overnight by mistake, came back next day, and he called it the Epsicle, which is Epperson for his last name originally. He actually went on to start selling it in the neighborhood, selling it regionally. He got a patent for it, changed the name to Popsicles, and the rest is history. I love Fruit Loops. It was one of my favorite cereals as a kid. And all the colors too, the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, whatever. Guess what? All of those have the exact same flavor. They're all just Fruit Loop flavored. So don't fool yourself into like picking out the purple ones. You're doing nothing. Who doesn't love a good apple? Well, guess what? Your supermarket apples, not all of them, some of them, can be as much as a year old. They're picked between August and November, okay? Get them off of that. Then they're covered in wax, hot air dried, and put into cold storage for sometimes as long as 6 to 12 months before they even make it to the supermarket shelf. Sounds kind of gross, but I still love the apples. That is your useless trivia. Take that to the water cooler. You'll be the coolest person at work. Or not. All right, so the apple thing kind of threw me because when I first read this, and by the way, all of this was readersdigest.com. They had this list of things. But one of them was, it says with apples, they're harvested between August and November, so I guess like right now, and then, well, a little late, and then they cover them in like a wax coating, and then they hot air dry them, and then they put them right in cold storage, and it's supposed to do like a seal, so like a sort of a real thin wax coating. You know how apples are kind of, you can feel that waxy coating sometimes. They do that, but it may take anywhere from 6 months to 12 months to get to the supermarkets. So some of us are eating a year-old apples, but they taste great. I mean,
I wonder if there's any other fruits that do something similar.
Well, and I'm not sure. Also, let me say this: I don't know if that's every supermarket chain. It's just know that that's how the industry handles it as a whole. So.
Interesting. I would believe that because I recently found apples that I forgot were in my fridge. And I was like, oh no, these are going to be so moldy. I did it over the weekend, and I took them out, and I was like, oh, these are still good.
They're perfect.
It's been, I've had them for many weeks.
So that means, like canned foods, we can have apples.
Yeah, for a long time. Yes, right. We'll see.